all that kind of communication stuff. I'm going to give you guys my take on it and why I've never ever wanted to use it till today. It's a long weekend. I don't know when I'm going to post the video, but this is a long weekend in Canada here, and it's literally, I've only just left the valley down below where the city is. In like 5 or 10 minutes I've passed 20 cars, I bet. This is definitely a fun little trail. Would have been a little, last time I was on the XR I came through here, which is a bit more funner for launching off the little jumps and stuff. Beautiful. I might pop the drone up in here. It's hard to believe there's these massive mud pits. And there's a fire ban on. So cool. Cool little spot. Yeah, let's get a few pictures. Beautiful spot. That's beautiful. I think we got a little place we can stop here. I happen to have an awesome lunch with me. So yeah, you guys, let me know how I'm sounding right now. I'm trying my new wireless mic setup. Pretty excited to be trying it because I've never had one for the channel and I couldn't be more thrilled to be using one. But anyways, I'll let you guys know the story. So not too long ago, a company reached out to me and they had the helmet communicators, and I'll flash some specs and some products, like pictures of the products. But Moman, the helmet communicators, Moman H2 Spin, that's the model. You know, there's certain adventure rides, like I've been using the Bluetooth in the helmet and I'm just loving it. You know, for a little music when you're on a long journey and it's a little boring. It's great to have the tunes in the ear, but I'm going to do some more reviews. You know, I've got friends that have them, so I'll definitely give that another try. You know, I haven't really tried the intercom between bikes yet, but I'll you know, let me know what your guys' experiences are with it. You know, if you're not you know, riding at the level like I ride at. Like, I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, you know, sometimes I'm kind of riding out there on the edge compared to most people. And, you know, I like to have a clear head and I like to focus on what I'm doing. But, you know, on some of those rides, you can definitely benefit from having, you know, a little music or something. And then they also sent me, this is this, I'll flash pictures up, the Synco G1 Pro wireless mic setup. And you guys can be the judge on how it sounds. I did a few tests and it sounded awesome to me. I mean, it's a fraction of the price of the big name wireless mic setups and it does the exact same thing. So to me, that's a no-brainer. But anyways, I'll do more in-depth reviews on these products, you guys, but I'm super grateful that these companies sent me these things. So thank you for that. And anyways, you guys can take in some of the river. I'm going to take in some food, get out there and do some ripping. Oh, I haven't been up here since the major rain we had. Oh boy, might be a big rain rut. Yeah, that's a little gnarly. Wow. I see a good line, hopefully. Ooh, I'm gonna cross. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, we got lots of traffic and rain on there. Makes it an interesting coast over that gnarly part like that. You never want to try and get your momentum back up when it's kind of loose or tricky, you know, uneven ground like that kind of stuff. You want to kind of get your momentum ahead of time and coast over it, or that's what I do anyways, and it seems to get me there. Wow, yeah, there's definitely been some traffic and weather. This is definitely borderline not beginner friendly. Should we try the Jesus, you guys, completely my error. You know, I went into that super slow. Lens is probably dirty. I went into that, you know, I was rolling not nearly enough momentum and I almost made it. So had I been on the ball a little bit, I would have, you know, just rolled through that pretty easy, but still a little bit, you know, I got lots to learn on the adventure bikes. It's my problem is predicting the weight. You know, you can have 1,000,000 horsepower and it just simply doesn't matter. If you don't have the momentum to get up and over something, you're just going to dig yourself in or fall over. But I got lucky on that one because it ended up with laying on its side, but the rear wheel was off the ground. So I actually kind of had a pivot point. So I was able to just pivot it around and then lift it up on that pivot point. Couldn't have gone any better for what I did. So had it been, you know, if that was more level, and there's no way I can lift this bike to the upside, like it's impossible. You know, it would take 4 guys because I think the weight probably quadruples. So I was able to pivot it around, and then, you know, I had a bit of a pivot point off the rock, so it actually helped in my favor. So I got lucky on that one. But it's good to, you know, to find what's going on with your bikes, because, you know, that's a lesson for me. You know, I remind myself all the time, you gotta have momentum. No momentum, no work, no go. Right on. Oh, I hope you guys enjoy some of those clips. That was awesome. Definitely check out some of those links below in the description, you guys. Some of those products seem to be working really good for me, so I'll definitely do some more reviews on it. But I thought I'd close out the video with that kind of a view. Not bad, hey? It's actually a little hazy. That's what you guys are seeing. Kind of just trickles into all the valleys. But anyways, right on, you guys. Till the next one. Bye.